Hello everybody, welcome back to Kind of Wormholes. Last time we started getting pretty stuck, didn't we? I think there were two puzzles. I wish I could like even if I can't move over to the red worm, I wish I could go and look at it on the map. Unless I can somehow? I think I can. I guess I can look at it on here. The zoomed out view. Yeah, although it doesn't show the levels here. But we got stuck on some of the red ones, and I was like, okay, let's nope out of that, and ran away to the pink one, where we got a couple of things done, although they were like quite simple solutions. Like, it was mostly about just like making paths, and then the actual solution was just, okay, put the worm in the slot, just walk into it. So we could continue here. We could go back to red. Like, there's probably puzzles in red that I can do, or I should go back to the ones that I haven't been able to solve so far and try again. Just, you know, with a fresh mind. A fresh mind? Sure. Like, another thing we could do that I was thinking about between sessions is we have a worm on our screen that we haven't been to before, and there were a couple of times where I was like, I kind of tried to get there very briefly and then then decided not to. I'm kind of curious what happens if... Well, I don't think I tried this before. I'm getting all my controls mixed up. How do I switch? Is it space? It's space. Okay, so let's push blue up so it's closer and we have more choice about where we end up. Then maybe go visit that one. Space. No. But I have to be connected. Okay, space. There we go. Well, okay, let's go through the star. Okay, we tried that before. And there's something to do with that bar at the bottom. There's now 2 extra spaces in the bar at the bottom. Like with dashed outlines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 5 worms. Well, we've got 6 worms, one we haven't visited yet. So is there one thing per worm? And what makes a worm... What makes them dashed at the bottom? Is it whether I've got to the... Because like 4 of them I've got to the control room. 2 of them I haven't. Maybe it's that? Anyway, I should be able to get... Oh, but the doors are on that side. Huh. Okay, maybe we can get there like this? I don't think so. Okay. Another plan. I mean, we can push further. Undo. Undo. Oh, but then we lose you. Okay, well, it's 1 space further. Unless there's like another door here that... Wait, but we're now at pink, aren't we? So we could just see if we can get there from pink. Though annoyingly, I'm going to be on this side of it, which will probably get in the way. Okay, so we get to... Oh, but we don't have control of red. So we get to blue, and then from blue... It is cool that I can just quickly jump to the control room of each one. From blue, can I get to pink? No, not quite. Almost. Very almost. Unless, like, maybe I can if... So, don't push you up so far. Push you that far. Switch to blue. 1, 2, 3. I think that might be right. Yes. Blue. That should get us there. Yes. Oh, weirdly I can't switch to pink from here. Why would that be? Sure. Let's walk off this way. Is it because have I not even tried controlling pink from that control room? Maybe. Are there any screens I haven't looked at yet? I'm gonna have to, like, at some point just have another... Oh. Okay, we're in these. Doing one of these intros again. Which room is this? Oh, wait, this door is closed, and I haven't got enough. Ah, that's the issue. Okay, so are there puzzles here that I can just solve as normal puzzles, or not? Okay, that needs more. It looks like these are probably just normal puzzles, right? Maybe? Are there extra entrances? Yes, there are. Oh no, so okay, well there's a path that just goes all the way through, like a wire that goes all the way through. So I guess this must be solvable just as is. So we need a 4 long worm. And we don't have one. We've got a 5 long worm and a 5 long worm and a 2 long worm. So we're making one of them shorter, or we're like breaking them into pellets and then eating them with the 2 long. Okay, what options do we even have to begin with? Like, we can push things around. Okay. Get on it. Then potentially roll if we were in a good place to roll. This feels like a level that might be trying to teach me something new. So that would be one way to rotate that off there. If I got you out of the way. And I could bring that one back afterwards. Oh gosh, but I'm stuck. Okay. I could of course get on you, but if I get on you, rotating is difficult. Right, I can rotate that way. I could go further out, come back on this way, then rotate. But I can't rotate that way because of the fence. I don't think I'd ever be able to avoid that with all the positions you can be in. There's always a fence there. I can, of course, do the thing where I just roll. I can't, can I? Like, just roll into the end of a fence. Maybe I can somewhere. Well, no, not with the length that I am, right? We're always going to do a... That also isn't the right place to do it. It'd have to be like here. Okay, no, I can do it like that. But then I become this thing, which is... I feel like this is necessarily not a good thing, like turning into a wormhole, or can it be? Oh, maybe it can be, because I can do that and then go off. Huh, I'm like the right shape. But like, how would I get out of this? Can I transfer life back into a worm, a different worm? Oh yeah, this is gonna fall down. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so I can just drop the thing in and I end as a ring on that worm. So what is that? What's happening there is that I'm like left as a single length, like I would be a pellet, but I'm on a worm. That's so weird. Okay, we got another one done, which means I can get through this door and I could test what I was going to test. Because I've come to pink in such a way that it has like a direct path to the other one. Although the distance I can travel is based on how many things I've collected, right? So I've got 4, and that means I'm not going to be able to go anywhere. But let's at least see if that's true. Look at that worm eating that lollipop. It's very concerning. Yeah, I've got 4 things. Well, there we go. That was exciting. Wait, what's that notification bell thing? What? Hold on. Wait. That is only visible from pink. Okay, 2 to the right and 1 up from where the yellowish one is. Here? Maybe it's something I can only do with pink? Because I don't see what's special about this place. Also, I still don't know what these symbols on the left mean. Like, oh, they're not horns. They're like the little, like, pincery things at the front of a worm, maybe? Do we have little pincery things? I don't think so. Is it like, eat leaf to get juice that will go into the plant pot, eat bugs? I haven't seen any bugs or leaves. I don't know. Like, there's got to be something to do with that. Wait, there's a bell down in the bottom left corner now. Does each one have its own bell somewhere? It does. This one has one at the top. And then pink had one down the bottom, down in the middle-ish. Middle bottom. Huh. So, okay, so next question is, if I get to, let's just switch to blue. I think blue can just get straight to this, right? Yes. How far can you go? 14. But you weren't able to get, like, to you. Except I can push you up. You start, like, okay, so this is, like, a good position for blue to be pushing you around. Can I do that? And that's as far as I'll get you, but then I can't get to the door. It's quite possible I just can't get to that one right now, and that's very intentional. I guess another thing I could do is like... do I really believe I'm doing this? I guess I can then undo. I mean, I'm still not going to be close enough. I'd have to be like there. Yeah. Well, okay, push them over and go back to blue. I can't. How does that work? Oh no, going back counts towards... Okay, yeah, I'm not like retrieving my things, okay. Going back uses the sigil things. I'm just ending up back at red. Maybe we just go back to red and we try and progress. Like, just because there are two I've stuck on doesn't mean I can't continue, right? Well, unless I'm missing something. Maybe I should go and look at them. Okay, let's at least try and look at... Oh gosh, there was you. I forgot about you. Like, the one before it was like a really weird rotation that I had to do. Like a double rotation. And I just couldn't even figure out like what process would make sense for this one. The one I'm more tempted to look at is this one again. I could of course use gain insight, but I'm too stubborn. Okie dokie. And the thing I'm still not sure of is whether I'm supposed to be using that new trick that I've discovered. What's the problem? The problem is the gap is too far. That would be solved by having something in this gap. Whatever that is. Like, it could be anything. It would also be solved by having something either in this gap, because that's the same distance. And then the distance around here is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could cross that if the fence weren't there, and I can get rid of fences, as I discovered. But in doing that, I lose... Oh, I become 6 long, I think. And at that point, I have no way of cutting anything off myself. As far as I understand. And I guess let's just illustrate that again. So that would be by doing this, then this. Uh-oh. How do I avoid getting stuck there? By doing this, maybe? There we go. And then some kind of shape here lets me do this. That breaks the fence, but now I'm too long. That's great, I'm round here, but too long and I can't cut myself on anything. And those worms are down there, so I'm definitely stuck at that point. But if I'm shorter, we have other problems. Like, if I can get shorter by using these two against each other. Is there some other way to get shorter? Like, I can only get on the ends of these. I can't make a shape that would, like, cut me. And even if I am shorter, it still prevents me from doing that trick. Only things I can think of are... What are they? What can I think of doing? Like, I keep thinking of, like, can I be out here? Like, if I put one of them out in that space, the void, I can, like... But I could never be, like, a length where I'd, like, start getting cut on the fence. So that would make sense anyway. And sure, I can get on both of these at the same time, but it achieves nothing as far as I can tell. Like, there's no benefit to doing that. I just roll them both around. I cannot get on one and then get on the other because I'm not long enough. Like, I must be using this trick, right? The thing I can do is use this one, well, to rotate up there, but I guess I'd have to do this, and this, and then we get on it this way. I can do that, but I'm shorter, but I can no longer do the thing where I break the fence. And why do I want to? Well, because then I become 5 and I'll be able to cross, but I can't do that at this size. Except by having my tail against the fence, so then it sticks up in the air in that weird way. Is there something else I could do from here? I can't, like, this is the thing. This is the thing with, like, discovering new mechanics in the puzzle, is that you're never sure if you've discovered it early. Or if it's, yeah, have you discovered it early and it's a distraction, or have you discovered it exactly the right time? Like, most games that are introducing mechanics in this way would do it in such a way that you're like, oh, that's obviously, like, I'm supposed to be learning that right now because the puzzle almost forces it to happen. And there's very little extra around it. I don't think this is that kind of game, though. I think this game is more like, oh, you're just going to discover those mechanics in complex puzzles. Possibly because of the gain insight system. They're just thinking like, well, you know, if somebody does want to discover it in a more forced circumstance, then they can just use the gain insight thing. Which is interesting, because that changes, like, for somebody like me who's being stubborn about using that, it changes the dynamic between me and the game. Like, neither of these two are going to go through that. They're not going to get cut on the fence without me doing something like they have to stick out beyond the fence and be on me. That's just never going to be a thing. Is there any way to, like... No. I must be using that fence trick, right? But I always end up being the wrong length afterwards. I can't do it as a fall. Or I can, but, like... Okay, so the other options are... this, but I have to do the thing. It's difficult to be a snake. Like that, okay. You go up. But I'm not a 4, so this is not the test I wanted to do. Okay, so as a 5, I can also do this, right? And stick up in the air. Sure. It's super weird. I'm not sure how that'll ever be relevant, if it will. Now I'm a 6, okay. But as a 5, I can hit the wall. So the wall is the key thing there. The wall is the thing that blocks the thing coming out without me sticking up in the air. It doesn't bend and then push me up. So when I'm shorter, which I can be, as we did before, when I'm shorter, like that, I can still set up the same thing as a short worm. It's a little bit more convenient to do this. But, and I would end up being 5 length, and I would be able to get around that corner if I did this. Same on the other side as well, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. But both cases have a problem. I can do that and I stick up in the air, sure. The only other wall, well, the only wall that is 4 spaces away is this wall, which doesn't work like this because that's 5 spaces away. So then it would have to be like this, which great, it blocks me, but I can't turn. I can't go back, I can only go left and then I extend. And then I can't get through because I'm 5 and that's the issue. So I've gained nothing by doing this. So what other choices do I have? None, I don't think. Yeah. Just listen to the notes on the piano. It's interesting that it keeps going up over and undo. The undo doesn't reset where we are on the sequence of notes. Okay, so I can end up that long, but what of it? And this was the area of like thick sausages, but that seems to no longer be relevant. It certainly wasn't relevant in the previous puzzle. Other than like, yeah, okay, I was rotating while holding onto a sausage. I can't get on both of them though, other than like this. It's the only way I can be on both of them. Can I figure out why this space is here? Because obviously, yes, if I could back out into that space, I could then... Like, that's only a gap of 3. If I could somehow back out into that space, if I could turn around here... Which I cannot. If I could turn around there, if I could be facing rightwards... I just don't see how that would ever happen, except to like rotate in some way where I end up on the other side of that, but that's not a thing, right? Because of the lengths of these. Yeah, I've definitely already thought about this. Like the idea that I could be like this kind of shape, or I guess the other way around, like this kind of shape. Like sure I can get there, but then I can't turn. And so therefore I'd have to be sticking out one further, but that's not doable because I've got a thing that's, like the only thing I've got is too long. And at that point I stick out that way. I can't get past the wall anymore. Oh wait. Oh, it's really simple, isn't it? Oh, it's really simple. No. It's really simple. Is it? It's not, is it? No, it is. It's the same as the things I've already done. I have to combine two of the ideas I've had. Oh, it's so simple. So it was a distraction. The mechanic that I discovered, 2 mechanics I discovered, both a distraction. Huh. Oh, I thought about backing up there. I just never thought about the fact that it would work if I had the sausages on the other side. And I thought about how the sausages on the other side would let me cut my tail on the fence, but not how it... Oh, gosh. I should have to combine the two. I did one. I did one. Hooray. Thank goodness I did one. Let's go here. I'm not entirely sure what the themes are of this section. Except maybe just like hard puzzles. Okay, so we're here. We are here as a 2, which is very restricting because I cannot even turn around without. I have to go down here. But I mean, this is the only place where there's stuff to deal with, so I can easily take you over and push you that way, and you're the wrong way around. Okay, so this is just like flip you, I guess. What does it take to flip you? Well, can't I put you like there and then do this and then... Oh, okay, the problem is you're bending in both directions. So I feel like this is where I'm going to be using the fact that I can rotate if the floor's not there, right? Because if I, like, the problem with rotating here is that the worm hits the floor. But if the floor's not there, I can do the rotation, in theory. I do also need to be able to get on this as well. So there's like a kind of... There's a set of constraints there. I need a wall to push against, but also no floor. I think that is the trick here. So where would there be no floor? Like somewhere like here, right? Like if you were like this and I could get on this. I think that would allow me to rotate. I think I'd fall as well, though. Oh, actually, maybe that wouldn't allow me to rotate. That one would. Like, that feels good in a sense. Just except the fact that I can't get on you. We have no fences, so we're not cutting anything. So this is just about finding the position that this works in, I think. So you can't be all the way at this end, this edge. Because I have to get on you. So what about getting, because I noticed like down in the bottom right corner down here, there's this to hit against. Like what if we're just pushing that down? It's kind of awkward because of the way the position it starts in. I'm not exactly sure that this leads to something good, but like, is it? Oh gosh. Is it possible that we use you to bring you back somehow? Not easily. Can I even really use that as a hook? Not really, not from the edge. Okay, alternative. So where we can rotate, it doesn't matter whether we rotate you like downwards or upwards. Okay, so what if you were here? What would you be pressed against? Like, that's fine. Wait, isn't that fine on that side as well? Hold on. Like, I could just have you, like, this. But how, okay, which I'd be able to get on you if you weren't going to move, but you are going to move, and I don't think I have any way of stopping that. Yeah. And sure, you could be further down. And if that other one were further down, I would be able to get on you. Would I be able to rotate? Yes, but I'd fall. And I don't think I have any way of taking that down, do I? Except, I think I do. Okay, so if I put you there, or even here, and bring this up, then one to the right, and then I think I'm taking the long way around. I think I can lower you like this. Sure. Then, okay. The fact that that was so weird makes me think it's what I'm doing. Because now I've got to do some other stuff to get you in the right position as well. Okay. If it's fiddly, it's probably the right thing. So, okay. But does this help? Won't I end up... I can't even rotate there. Well, there goes that idea. It's definitely the kind of thing I want to do though, right? Or is it? Am I doing something completely different? No, I'm definitely doing this in some form. So I think the issue with rotating there is that the floor is there, like, after 90 degrees of the rotation, the floor is there. I think. Because this is weird, right? Because this is not even like in a normal rotation. You like the worm, like me. I stay on the ground. Right here, I'm like pivoting around that edge of the floor. Don't put rotations in your puzzle games, folks. It's always horrendous, and these horrendous edge cases and things. Okay, where else can I do this? Like, there's obviously the place that I started doing this, which is like all the way up there. Maybe that was the right idea, and I just, at the time, I wasn't thinking about what I was trying to do. But the fact I can wedge that there. And sure, I can't rotate on that, which is what I think I tried to do before, but I can't do that either. Then what other options do I have? That's what I have. Under and over, I got an achievement. Okay, and I can get off here. That's lovely. Very cool. Okay, so I was actually close. My first idea. Can I move that upwards? Maybe I want to get you out of the way, actually. But I can't, can I? Oh, I can, like this. That's not good. What am I doing? Okay, hold on. Let's just get you out of the way now. Yeah, okay. Cool. Not like that. Actually, there's nowhere I can go. Okay, how do I get this back to the other side while this is here? I can push it that way. I want to lift you up. If I pushed you one more, I'd be able to do that, but... Okay, actually, so yeah, do that and then lift it from that side. Okay, that's what I was missing. Yep, there we go. Whew, okay, I can solve puzzles again. Red worm has not completely defeated me. I guess there is one puzzle behind me that I've skipped, but oh well. I think let's leave that there. Let's leave that there, and we'll continue next time with some more of these. Is the next room the head? No, there's another room between here and the head. I should go back to that other puzzle as well at some point. Maybe it's similar in that I'm just like, is this one small idea that I'm not thinking of? Possibly. Okay, alright. See you folks. We'll continue with the red worm next time, and then maybe with that we'll be able to now navigate over to the other worm that I want to check out. Okay, see you then. Goodbye.